Ow! That one hurt. Hearing that. Okay, hey. Monday, November 27th, 2023. It is 7:56 p.m. I thought yesterday I was dealing with allergies. I think I was just dealing with a cold, man, because today I woke up and it's like the feeling of like, well, it's like the cold hangover. You know, I'm out of the sneezing, I'm out of the snots and all that, but it's like I just have this like my face feels just ravaged. My head feels heavy, my nose feels dry, and it's like, oh. Apparently I just missed the 4:20 mark on the countdown timer, which is very sad, but it is what it is. What it is, what it is, what it is. But we'll get into some games here. Apparently they removed a ton of stuff from the item shop. Crew? I'm not in the crew anymore? Thought I was. I don't know. They're having issues with the shop, so maybe that's one of the issues, is that it's not displaying that you're in the crew. I titled the stream as Satisfaction because it's the satisfaction of like whenever you don't know a song and you go years or like just a while, but like sometimes even years without like knowing what the song is, but like you kind of just have it in your head, like what is that song? That is the satisfaction of like finding out what it is finally. And the one that I found out, I talked about this yesterday, but I finally like listened to the song today. It is the Beach Boys, "The Man with All the Toys." I heard this, I guess, last year, and it was kind of like stuck in my head. I only knew the tune. I didn't know any lyrics. I didn't know who it was by. I just knew it was a song. And I was like, "Ba-de-de, bop, ba-de-de, bop, ba-de-de, bop, ba-de-de, bop, ba-de-de, bop, ba-de-de, bop, ba-de-de, bop." You know? And I was like, "What the heck is that song?" And I never heard it. That was, I was hoping I could hear it again. At some point, I never heard it. And that's because Christmas was over and no one was playing it. Because why would you play Christmas songs when it's not Christmas, right? But now we're getting into the Christmas season, and I heard it again, and I was like, "That's the Beach Boys. Oh, it's a Christmas song." I finally found it. It's "The Man with All the Toys." And it's just a satisfying feeling to finally have that mystery solved. The worst one I ever had was "Get Busy." I think it's called. Dum 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 I don't actually know the lyrics, but just that kind of melody, right? And that was when I was back in middle school in 2010. There's like in the gym there was a sort of dance game thing, right? That, where you dance, you put the pad down and kind of like step to the moves and stuff with different songs. And one of them was that song, and I never knew the lyrics. I just knew like dum 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 dum. And then when the first multiplayer Minecraft server I ever joined in that October of 2010, I memorized the IP because there's no server addresses at that time. It was just IPs. You're connecting to an IP address. And I guess I won't. I won't actually name the IP here because it probably gives away someone's location. But like I was kind of like number. That's how I remembered it, right? Which was a fun little way to utilize. But then I went like a decade, man. Like a full decade without knowing what the song was. I didn't know who it was by. I didn't know what it was. I never heard it again after that point. Until one day it's just like it's just on the radio. And I was like, holy crap! And I just started trying to like typed out as many lyrics as I could think of or as I could make out, you know. Yo. Am I in duos? Am I in duos? I'm in duos. What the hell? I was like, oh, I'm gonna put a wall here and they'll fight each other. No, they're not gonna fight each other. They're on a team. I'm stupid. Okay, no more duos. We're going solos here. Okay. What are my quests, anyways? Not that it matters. I just, I want to see if I had needlessly spent 1,000 V-Bucks or 750, whatever it was. Furnace palms, ramming them with a vehicle, and I didn't see the last one. Junk grift. I guess there are still some remnants of the cold. I just muted the sneeze, but it's not nearly as bad as it was yesterday. And on stream, I kind of got better on stream. I don't know. I find that happens sometimes. Like I'll be in rough shape, man. I sit down to stream. I might be bad at first, but I kind of like get into the talking, and it's like it cures me somehow. At least for that period of time. And then I stop, and it develops again. But it's a very peculiar thing. Winding down here. Stuff like this makes me wonder, what will the other chapters get a sort of OG type event where we go revisit the map for a brief period of time? Or is it just going to be like, oh, it's only chapter 1 now, it's like the nostalgic one? Because I think we're starting to get into some chapters 2 nostalgia now, man. I think we are. People are talking about how good that map was. And how much it changed and everything too, It's like we were on that map for a while and it changed a lot and, Chapter 3, we weren't on it for very long. We were on it for a year, but it changed a lot in that year. The Chapter 3 map was like crazy, man. Chapter 4 map is the one that was kind of just like stagnant, Not a whole lot changed from season to season. A little bit did, Mega City was cool, but, there's a lot of it that stuck around that like really didn't need to, From back in season 1 till season 4, there's just stuff there that was like, this is kind of like outlived its relevancy, but it's still here. They haven't changed it. I'm excited to see what the Chapter 5 map's going to be like, and how much of that is going to change over the course of that chapter. Are we going to go for another, like, just 1 year chapter, or is it going to be like a couple years? I don't know, man. I kind of like the longer chapters where you settle into it for a couple of years, It makes the chapters feel more exciting. It's, if it's just every year, it's like, well, new year, new chapter. But when you're in it for a while, it's like you kinda get into it, man. It is what it is. And maybe just where Fortnite is, not nearly the levels of popularity it once was. They kind of try to get like new chapters out so they could drop back more players, maybe. Whereas before they could like kind of settle into it, because they just had the player base to really stick with it. I don't know, but there's a lot of questions to be raised here about the future, what it holds. I remember being real shocked, man. I was already shocked enough when like Chapter 2 ended on Season 8. Because I was playing Season 8 and I was thinking like, oh man. So we got like another couple seasons to go here before we get to, Chapter 3. And then it's like, wait, no, we're like going in Chapter 3 right now. And that like caught me off guard. And I guess if I'd been more up on the news, I might have known. But it caught me off guard, and it also caught me off guard when Chapter 3 ended after 4 seasons. I was like, what the hell, that's it? I thought we were going into like, oh, this is like Phase 2 now or something. I was fully ready for like, the second half of this chapter, and it was just like, that was it. The only one that didn't surprise me was when Chapter 4 ended. We got this sort of like bonus season, I guess. Which I kind of think just exists for the sake of the new lore maker. Mr. Mustard is kind of, gone on his way now. So they got someone new in that used to work on the Marvel movies, I believe. And he is kind of taking over the story writing. So I think this is sort of like a reset to kind of like get his story going. I think that's what we're doing here. And that's maybe why Chapter 4 is kind of like a little lighter on lore and big events and stuff, because like they knew they wanted to kind of have a more blank canvas for the new guy to come in and work on. That's my theory, anyways. I could be mistaken, but that's how I'm feeling right now. So we'll see in the future what all goes on. I've yet to go back and watch like any more of my recent streams. I've done a couple old Fortnite streams where I've watched it, but I haven't watched any of the recent stuff. But at some point, I guess I should go back and revisit some of my streams just to see what the heck I was talking about, man. That's what's so interesting about these streams. It's not like what I'm doing. I guess it sort of is, because I get to see Fortnite in that state, but it's also just what I'm talking about. Like, what's going on in life, I said this to Jason yesterday, but I started playing Pokemon Scarlet again. I got the DLC for it. They talked about like this new outfits in the DLC, and I couldn't find them. I was really hoping to find them because I really think the outfits they give you in that game are dookie. Like it's like the worst outfit customization in any recent Pokemon games. Straight up, man, it's horrendous. I don't know what they were thinking. Like, yeah, it's a school uniform, so I guess they kind of gotta, whatever, but like, God, it's horrendous, man. Okay, Red Jade, I see you. I just wanted to blow a plane up, man. That's all I wanted to do. You teabagging me? I wasn't focused on you. I was looking at the plane. Get over yourself. Alright. You ain't all that. It's sort of like the draw of like the old grinding game stuff too. lot of the games that we played are games that I've already played, so it's not like it's my first experience with the game. Some stuff we have played on the channel have been my first experience, which I think is nice. The Mario Kart streams are kind of borderline unwatchable, I think, because we always seem to fuck up the audio. But if it was proper, then it might have been interesting to watch. We had some interesting talks, but I just don't know if you could hear any of it. Is the problem. Maybe I should get some of that Peter Jackson AI to fix it. I don't know. But when you go back and watch the older stuff, it's just like, number one, it's our humor, because we were a lot more juvenile. We were just saying whatever the heck came to our minds. These days we're a little more mature. We're a little more cautious of what we say. Back then we just threw caution to the wind, man. We just said whatever, which may not have been good, but some of it is funny. So there's that. But number two, just like what we're talking about, because we kind of try to we talk about current trends in the media and games that are coming out and what we're playing and looking forward to and this and that, and like a lot of it's like really old at this point. Like me and Jason talked about this on the Greta Games, the Mario Kart stream, I think, so it's probably drowned out. But we were talking about how well, I told him that in some of the old videos we were talking about how we're playing Pokemon Sun, like that was the new Pokemon game and we were playing it and talking about it, and like that feels so old at this point, but that's that's what was new, man. We were around back then, making content. But yeah. What's especially weird is when I go back and watch some of my old stuff, like 2010, 2011. Because I talk about what I'm getting for Christmas and stuff, or what I want for Christmas, and there's some friggin' old games, man. Like I'm talking about getting Skyward Sword, I'm talking about getting Skyrim, and this and that. It's like, okay, you're actually hitting me and not the plane. I don't like that. I just want to go to Tilted Towers and crash. Please leave me alone. Jesus Christ. I think people are more malicious to planes now than they used to be. People just want to shoot it out of the sky, man. Back in the day, when you had a plane, no one would touch you unless they were also in a plane. Just gonna load up now. That's all I want to do, man. Is just fly a plane into a... I can't say that on stream. I'm gonna get my stream banned if I say that out loud. Ooh, that was a good one. It's fun, man. It's a fun time. What am I trying to get here? I don't even know. Give me this. Someone's in here. Just throw this here. What's here? That's what happens now. Just absolutely ravage this building. Beat it to a pulp. It's just a skeleton, man. It's an exoskeleton. There's nothing inside. It's dried out. It's like a petrified corpse. Something fun happening, I think. Don't know what. I don't know where anyone is. Oh, down there. Oh! I don't want to learn how to play. Just want to shoot on my truck. That's red line! I got killed by myself! Red line. Oh shoot, man. This is weird. You don't come across that skin too often, you know? It's an old head right there, man. Oldie. Oldie but Goldie. There's this sniffling. Oh, what am I doing? Daily quest. I haven't even done anything yet. Okay, let's go to Paradise Palms. We'll get them done. Get them out of here. I probably didn't need to spend the V-Bucks. If I'm doing what I'm doing, I could have gotten it and just like, if I didn't get it, I could have just done some creative games at the end. Did a little bit of a death run or something. Some Skibbity Toilet Tycoon 2. I would have gotten it. Even go back to like go down the ramp or something. Because that thing handed out XP like nobody's business, man. It's for like every milestone you hit, every different area you hit in that game gave you like half a level's XP. That was sick. I feel like this area is the area I've neglected the most. I don't know, man. It just feels like you know, I don't know. I'm not doing a whole lot of exploring here. I'm just kind of like going to points of interest and not really branching out and seeing what the heck is going on. Like this here. What is this? At first I thought it was a bunch of giant spiders congregating, but it's just an explosion. Blasts. That'd be funky though, wouldn't it? A bunch of giant spiders in Fortnite. Hey, what? I didn't get my gun. Are you kidding? I didn't get my gun. That makes me sick. No. Yes. Jesus Christ, a dead poodle. That makes me sick. Sir, yes, sir. Gotta kill Paradise Palms. Sorry, Leia. It's a dirty world. Oopsie daisies. This place is a hotspot, man. It's rocking up here. Hey, Chrome Punk. You got some junk in your punk, buddy? I don't wanna learn how to play. I just wanna shoot on my drum all day. Real one? He's dead now. Give me you. It's weird seeing the meteor from this angle. It looks like it's so big from here. looks like a catastrophic thing. You know, when you're looking at it from the side, it's kind of just like, oh, you know, there it is. But here, man, it's like, whoa. I just got 5 kills in the starting town, so there you go. We're doing all right, I think. Doing pretty all right with Pokemon too. I've been trying to catch like one of everything. I never used to care when I was a kid, but now I'm kind of like, yeah, I'll just try to get one of everything. But not pretty good. I got like 60, I think, caught. 60 different types of Pokemon caught. So, oh, that was a double stacker. You shouldn't have. Let's put on some tunes, I suppose. Since Jason was so against them, I haven't listened in a while. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa! Ah, shoot. Oh yeah, 350 points right there, baby. That was a sick trick. Call it the belly flop. Check out the timer while we're at it. Should try to make it to top something, whatever it is, I guess. Suppose we do that by keeping our head down, right? I don't know if they're gonna keep the llama for every single season. It's gonna be like, you know, next season now it'll be like a new thing that you gotta try to get. So like, if you didn't get the max llama this season, then you're not ever gonna get it. I don't know what the deal is with that. Some things they do it like that, other things they don't. I know ranked when it first, like the ranked quests when they first came in, stayed a couple seasons because it came in like late during season 2, I think. So like it transferred into the next season, but then when the season after that came, it was like something new. But I think like the llamas reset at the start of the season, but it was like the same reward. So like I wasn't getting anything new until I started getting stuff new again. I don't know. Time we're going. 4 days, 19 hours, 6 minutes, and 10 seconds till something happens involving rockets and time machines. Don't you just love it? What the hell? Okay, I just cloned a shopping cart. That's weird. Come on, brother. Shopping spree! Okay. What you got in here? Shadow Temple's interesting, actually. I feel like I haven't explored this place thoroughly enough. What's all this here, man? I've never been in here, I don't think. Have I? Probably have. If it was warmer here, I'd sleep here. But I feel like this is gonna be like cold and damp. Yeah. It's an interesting little spot though, ain't it? I feel like if I did sleep there, then no one would ever find me. I always like these rivers though, the little shallow rivers. I miss those when they went away. And obviously, you know, the deep water's nice and everything. Swimming and all that and fishing. In a way, I sort of do miss the fishing and the collection and everything, but I also don't because it was such a time-consuming thing every season, man. If it was like once a chapter, it'd be fine, but if it's every season, it's like, holy, it's draining. Ooh, yeah. I'll head over and over to Tilted. Take the warp up though, the rift. Just to give me a little head start, you know? Get me on my way. It's way faster to get to Tilted this way than just walk it, man. Way faster. I guess I'll go to my usual hidey spot. My hidey-tidy spot. If I can make it there in one piece. It's always a question of if, huh? Oh, I don't like that. Not one bit. Yeah, this is alright. Front and center here. Ramming them with a vehicle. I guess I should have stayed in the golf cart and like ran into someone, I don't know. And junk rift damage. I tried to do that the last game, it didn't work. Got killed by red line. Feelings hurt. Diaper pooey. You know how it goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. Ain't it scary, man? It's horrifying, actually. Ditch you. That's a good one. Fine. We'll do it. But yeah. Just kind of stay here. What have I got to survive to? 7 players remaining. Oh, we're here. Cool. Alright, let's go try now. Instead of hiding, we're trying. I feel like people have been here since I was here. This wasn't here when I first got here, was it? I didn't really look up though, did I? Just never know with tilted towers, do you? You never know. Body ring, pop, body ring, pop, body thing, pop, body thing, pop, body ring, pop, body thing. Someone's a flyer? Right there. Below him. Oh, look at this little back room here. Oh. Okay, remember it's 2 to the left. 2 LBs to get to my drum. Don't mess it up. Really never got looted at all, did it? Oh, it's kind of good though. It is pretty good, I'll take it. I do like the dual pistols. Reminds me of 2018, man. Still in the circle. Barely, but we are. Oh, okay. Just caused some friggin' chaos out there. Out there, they just looted that right away. Oh yeah, look at that. Should have thrown it down there, man. Wasted opportunity. It's getting intense now. What the hell? Nice little box. Mr. Vader. Where do you go? To that little box. Okay. I'm gonna head out this way. I think it's safer for me. I don't know why I thought it was safer. It's not really safer, is it? Hello? What's going on here? It's your go-to spot, is it? Oh, Fortress of Solitude. Nice. Yikes. I'll chill right here for now. Yeesh. Someone up here. Okay. Don't kill me. He's a healing. He's a climbing. They don't know I'm here. Just don't know. Let's go on the back. Way wow. Back! I'm being sniped. That sucks. Shucks. Oh yeah, shoot. Give away my location. Butterfly. Oh, you're shooting me? I'm not the sweat here, man. Someone else. Okay. It's someone else. You looking at me? What for? I just like to watch you guys. Alright, let's see what's going on then. anything? Oh, someone died. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's Vader. I know you. Vader. Alright. I've just been invaded. What am I other daily? What do I gotta do? Quests. What's this? It's only stage 36. Blech. Shifty shafts. There's a new item shop. John Cena. Walking pretty is new. I wonder what song that is. I feel like this looks familiar, but I don't know. Yay! Is there an alternative one? Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe not. Volume 11 bundle. Hmm. Alright, let's go to 2 of my friggin' dailies, man. That's it. I'm too worried about messing around. Alright. Oops, I messed up. How did I build it? I built a ramp somewhere. Was it underground? That's stupid. Shifty shafts. Chester ammo boxes, okay. I can do that. I know how to do that just fine. I've been doing that all my life. You know what game I'm really excited for, actually? Not even, like, ironically. I mean, like, I'm legit excited for Mario vs. Donkey Kong on the Switch. It's the type of game I want to play right now, man. Even more than Mario RPG, even more than Paper Mario, I'm excited for Mario vs. Donkey Kong. That's what I want to be playing right now. I don't know why, but it's true. Hello, is he Charlotte? Charlotte. Who's the girl next door living in the haunted mine shaft? You better learn my name, 'cause it's Charlotte. If I can damage someone with this thing, then I'm good. That's 2 daily quests. Just go find someone to throw this at, I guess. Call it a day then. I'll tell you, there's some weird stuff in the Nintendo eShop, man. Every time I go there, I look at like, it's fun to just look at like new releases because there's always just a bunch of junk. It's like, oh, notebook, piano tutorial, I don't know, it's just like a bunch of crap, man. It's just a bunch of junk, and then there's like always some anime games that's like, you know, bordering on porn or whatever. But some of it, like, it's just, I look at the description because I just want to see how goofy it is. And, like, the one I saw yesterday that made no sense. I don't know what I was looking at. I got a picture, so I guess I can pull out the description and see what it said. Let me go hide somewhere first, though. Or just try to throw something at someone and tilt it in. If I die, I die. If I get it, then I read it. Like that person there. You're not good. You just ran. Tried to kill me. Get it? Oh. Okay, give me a new quest. That one sucks. Alright, so this is the description for the game that I saw yesterday. Just get me out of this. I don't want to have the Lil Whip theme playing while I'm reading this. I just need, like, silence. The faint emote in the background. What quest am I doing? There we go. That's an easy one. We can do that. I'll get us to 77. I really feel like I wasted my V-Bucks. Alright. Get this song out of here. Stop, dude! Alright. Does liking someone really make you happy? I disagree. You might just enjoy the feeling of liking someone. I live in a serene and peaceful little village. There are no wars and everything here is very pleasant, just like heaven or a utopia. In this perfect world, we meet and get to know each other. People's emotions constantly intersect. Why exactly do we live? And why were we born here? If we do whatever it takes to get everything we need, is this really our way of winning? I'm confused amidst a whirlpool of shifting emotions. This is how these crisscrossed stories have developed. What? What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything! That's meaningless. I feel like maybe this was this is a Japanese game where English was kind of like, it was done, but it wasn't really a priority. I feel like this is sort of just like a direct, like, run it through translator type thing, you know? Type translation. Where it really doesn't make sense. There's no localization done. It's just kind of like a, this makes sense in Japanese, but when it's translated to English, it's like not a whole lot of logic to it. I feel it's like one of those type of things. Which makes me wonder how the game is itself, you know? Like, what the heck is going on in the game? I think it was like $30, so I don't want to get it, but you know, and that's probably like porn too. That's the thing about all these games, man. It's like there's just porn. I don't want to play porn on my Nintendo. Don't kill me before I search one more thing. Like this. Okay, now you can kill me. But not before I do this. kill them with that? Freaking bots, man. Ugh. Okay. That was an interesting turn of events, wasn't it? Where am I going? Let's go up here. I want to go look at the rocket again. I might just hang out at the timer this entire game. Just watch it tick down, you know? There's something a little bit satisfying about it, you know? In a world filled with chaos and sweats and everything, it's nice to just go and sit down and watch a bit of structure, you know? No matter what anyone does, this is the same. This is what is happening. The time is ticking down to an event. And all we can do is watch. So there's something about that that's just so odd. It is, it's quite odd. It's an oddity. And I, for one, enjoy the oddity. I take comfort in it. It's H, right? Have a seat. Yeah. I like that, server Tommy Innit made back a couple years ago. It was like a month or something, and there's just a constant timer in the sky counting down. I think everyone had like one life or something, so if you died, you died. That was it. It's like sort of like a hardcore or whatever, but it was only around for a month. And I was really, really enjoying it, but then everyone quit after like a week, which sucked. I wish everyone would have committed to it, but they didn't. And yeah. Well, I think part of the reason was because like half the people just died in the first couple days because they weren't, you know, they're just goofing around. So like everyone was like dying, and you know that's it. When they're dead, they're dead. And people was like, oh, I want to play with this guy, but he can't play on the server, so we'll just go play on a different server, and then it died that way. But while it was around, it was fun, and there was a timer in the sky that you could watch tick down like this, and it was great fun. They were also in a very confined space too, so it was like, you know, bordering around. So like resources were limited. They kind of had to pool together and, you know, work on stuff. I'm just sitting here until someone kills me. I hope it's not a bot. I hope it's an actual person so they can see what I'm doing. But I think it's just gonna be a bot that kills me eventually. I always wonder what someone does when like they're running and playing Fortnite and they see something like this and they're just like they just kill it without even like giving it a second thought. It's like you're seeing someone play differently than you know? Isn't that interesting? Or do you just think that's stupid? That someone's not playing the way you want to play, the way that you think the game should be played. It's an interesting little social experiment, isn't it? Of course, I'm hypocritical in saying that because I hate the white Tanuki suit. It's like, you shouldn't be using that, you should be playing the game and dying until you get it. Wasn't there like that journalist that had to cheat in the game in order to get past the level and they like rated it really low because of that? That was a thing. I remember the old GameSpot Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze review when that first came out back in like 2014, I think it was. Um, GameSpot reviewed it, and the reviewer just like hated platformers. The reviewer that reviewed the game hated platformers, couldn't stand it, and he's just like, "This game's hard, and I don't like platformers, so I give this a 6 out of 10." Like, this game is great. It's one of the best platformers on the Wii U, and you give it a 6 out of 10 because you don't like platformers? That was so stupid. Just get someone who likes platformers to review the game. You know, why did you review it? Why did you take this upon yourself to review this when you knew you'd hate it? What is going on over at GameSpot? I don't. I haven't watched a GameSpot review since 2014, so I guess I can't really speak to what they're doing today. But back then, man, there's some funky stuff going on. Tell you what. Let's see if we can make it to the 30-minute mark here before I die. I don't even want to look around me. I just want to watch this. If I die, I die. But someone will get a cool assault rifle out of it. But as for me, oh, someone's shooting me now. I think. Is it a bot? Eh. 31. Boom. Hey. Chill, man. I'm just watching the timer. Chill. It's interesting that, like, hours is the only one that's plural, you know? It is days, it is mins, it is secs. Spelled S-E-C-S, not the other way. But it's day, min, sec, but hours. Not hour, hours. Very peculiar. I guess they wanted everything to be a 3-second one. And everything else abbreviates down into a day is just or not 3 seconds, 3 letters. You know? Day is just 3 letters, but, you know, minute can be abbreviated to, or shortened to min. I guess abbreviated. Second could be shortened to second, or sec. But hours can't really be shortened to ow. Arr. You know, it's like whore, her, ow. So it's hers, ours, you know. Stylistically, I guess that's why they did it. But it's still interesting. Chill. I guess eventually the storm will push me out, but at least we made it to the old 29er here. Boom. That means it is 9 o'clock p.m. How long have I been streaming for? About an hour, right? An hour and 4 minutes. Nearing 5 minutes. I was gonna sit here as long as it takes. That's just it. Dailies are done. I guess the leveling up is still good because we're getting progress to this. That's something, you know? If I just stopped doing daily quests altogether, then this would be gone to the wayside. Yeah. Nothing much else to get here. That. Eh. Where are we going now? Oh, I'm like, oh, I could just back up and still watch it. through the storm. Oh, baby. Hello? Just watching. Watching the time tick. Ah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna back up down the stairs a little bit and still watch it for the next little cycle here. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember doing the time warp. I wish I could just go all out with some vocals at some point, but PlayStation isn't like that anymore. They get all crackly when I go a little bit loud, you know, which is stupid because I used to be able to, but they changed it and it made it worse. Final 10. I'm just sitting here. I'm a sitting duck and I made it to Final 10. That's ridiculous. Someone's spectating me too. They're like, what the hell is going on? How does this guy survive it? I didn't. Ugh. That's gotta be foreboding though. If you die and like the thing you spectate is just this, like a timer counting on, it's like what the hell? It's gotta be a little jarring at least for a second. I suppose it is anyways. How weird is it that like, God, I don't know. It's weird to have like a daily stream, which is what I've been doing. And I'm gonna stop doing daily streams when this season ends. I'm only doing it for this season, but like, how weird is it to do a daily stream, man? For the entire month of November of 2023, I could go and like watch a stream that I've done and have that be, you know, something that day. I mean, I'm not talking for some of them, but you know, it's like content has been made every single day, and most of them I'm talking, so I get to hear my thoughts for most of the days that happened. I'm gonna sit here now. Ah, a peace. Guess what 23 was that person's name? Because the first 22 were taken. I refuse to ever use a username with numbers again in my life. I always want to have like just a username that is a username, you know? And not just like spam letters too, or extra letters added. I just want it to be like a thing, you know? Oh my, I suppose I better get on down, get myself situated below. Hey. Who's there? Alright. Oops, not spectate. Return to lobby. Done enough spectating of the timer. I don't want to spectate a person who's not looking at the timer. Alright, well, level 77. 4 days to go. Nearly 5, I guess. So, what is it? Today's Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday morning. Yeah, yeesh. Yikes. So that's 48 times 5. Hang on now. 80,000. It's 3 levels. I'm gonna be level 80 by the time the season ends. I've wasted my V-Bucks. God dang it. It's fine. Alright, well that's it for today. I'm gonna hop off. Play some Pokemon or something. Just relax. Try to recover from this sickness that I still found myself in. Yeah. Have a good one. Bye-bye.